Guess it's time to get rolling. Don't think there's anything else in here. I did put a point into that hidden items skill. So I guess that means things are going to start popping up. Like it mentioned, or rather I read it like certain items will not even appear in the game at all unless you have the skill at certain levels. Oh, gotta hold it. I gained 1 CP. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused a fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address. A warehouse on the docks of the island of Dark Water. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. That place looks, it looks homey. You know, cozy. Good place to raise a family. Yep. A horrible pale family. Sorry, I'm enjoying some wonderful Sam Adams Oktoberfest here. It's my pick for the season. It's delicious. Look forward to it every year. Well, that's taking a while. Maybe I'll cut this out. We'll see. Alright, well, let's, how about some Cthulhu Mythos lore? I'm sure pretty much everyone who's watching this, at least initially, are people who know me and know how much I love Lovecraft, his writing, and the Cthulhu Mythos. So Cthulhu is one of the old gods, one of the many, who came to Earth well before humans and has been sleeping in a sunken city under the ocean since time immemorial, like before the dinosaurs, you know. And, well, I guess that's good enough. Yep. Let me enter that madness, girl. Oh, late title card. I'm a fan of that. The smoothest boat ride anyone's ever taken. Look up there, it's the logo. It's text. So I can't not notice the bad syncing with the mouth and the text, or the voice of the actor earlier.
We're almost there.
Fucking poop deck Pappy over here. It's a little early to have an opinion on this game. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so, yeah, it's a little early to have an opinion. That's fine. I'm just happy to be playing it finally. Well, the frame rate's pooping its pants a little bit here. I hope now that we're, you know, in an open environment, I'm not going to have to adjust the graphic settings.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Cool jacket.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office.
Harbor Master.
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Then I'm gonna come for those documents, and there better be enough to fucking roll around in. Promising me piles. Tease. Alright, there's a little bit of a Boston accent going on with that guy. That makes me happy. Anyway. Oh, look at that fucking thing up there. That'll be someplace I'm gonna go later. Very cool looking location. The water is especially gross looking. That's good. What do you guys say? Can't walk up the side. Oh. They moved the boat so I couldn't get back on. Jerks. Running. Ah! He got me. He snagged me. Dark water. Got a fucking beach whale up there. Gross. Let's go investigate. I'm assuming that everyone here is going to be incredibly friendly and not rude at all. Let me get this lamp. Okay. Oh, come on. Alright. What's this button do? I'm leaning. It's tuned for lean. Who's the landlubber that keeps leaning? Open. Suck it, Prohibition.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Not gonna drink though. Nope, nope, nope. I mean, there's probably zero benefit to actually drinking. I mean, the only game I can think of where there's a benefit to drinking is Yakuza. Crab. Crab. Crab battle. Ugh. Some kind of demon.
Can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know. Or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Stupid
Forget
idiot.
it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Dummy head.
That's no way to treat an...
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast
A
back
whaleologist.
Shysters, you're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Stupid dumb head butt.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
Could it be this animal
You're
right
telling
behind
me.
you?
These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew.
Superstitious sailors?
You only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You don't put that
Man,
beast back in the water,
that because I told you
shysters,
to
you're
excuse.
crazy.
I don't work with anybody, man.
They can't.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You can't understand. You're
What,
not
that's it?
sailors. Oh yeah.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
Oh,
You can't understand. You can't understand.
you can't understand.
Shysters, you're crazy. He's gonna get us into trouble.
Look at the chops on this guy.
You can't understand. You're
Big old
not
mutton
sailors.
chops. All right,
Oh yeah.
you guys are annoying.
He's gonna get us into
Later.
trouble. Something real bad.
Crap battle. Those guys are blocking my way.
But you can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
There's nothing for you here either. Beat it.
true sailor's got in his belly. You hear that? You bilge rats don't scare me.
What did he call us just now?
I said you were a bilge rat. And even a pox limpet. You think we don't know what
Oh, a
you're
pox
doing?
limpet.
Hidden in the fog?
I'll shut up your big mouth once and for all.
Optimistic.
Are you stupid or what? Even your captain told you not to stick your nose
That ended well.
around here again.
This isn't your home, you bunch of sand crabs. We go where we want.
There's nothing for you here either. Beat
You're
it.
already
All
in
right.
trouble.
Come on, can we sort this out? You can see he's half drunk. There's nothing to sort out. Your chum wanted to stir us up.
But you can stay to watch if you want.
Okay,
You can pick up the pieces.
they're all just on loops. You look like a great time. Into the bar, I guess. God, could you imagine living here? Jeez. Stranded whale. I like it. I want to open a bar at some point in my life with like my own brewed beer and call it something cool like the Stranded Whale, the Sleeping Giant, the Amorous Valkyrie. I don't know. Fucking awesome jacket. You dropped something, sir. Sir, you...
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess.
Oh.
You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure rises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
The Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about it?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. then I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
But I'm fucking gonna.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
Oof. Tell me
What
about
do
it.
you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
She must be a
So they
witch.
made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Liberal.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous
wait.
and...
I've got what I need.
Anything...
Beep it about beep it up doop. Wait, I don't like how this doesn't gray out.
What can you tell me
See,
about
like, I don't like it.
I've got what I need.
Anything...
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island.
Alcohol.
What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
Probably
I'll
smart.
tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
So it's a she. Seeing as how there's only one female on this island so far, I'm gonna guess I know who that is.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins Warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors.
Rumors!
Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
Fucking sick-ass metal.
Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more.
Until I do.
Anything else?
Guess not.
That'll be all for now.
Later, nerd.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Miss Baker, always free for the ladies. Interesting. Wonder if that's the lady sitting over yonder.
And then he said, you have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
Asylum staff, huh? Wonder if Arkham is going to be a part of this.
The girl doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
The Miraculous Catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The Skylar returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Skylar, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board, of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales. The cetacean that is already being called the Miraculous Catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of the perilous catch, but also of his meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshops, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste a miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. Neat. They love it.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
Oh yeah.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the Miraculous Catch.
Exactly.
What's
I've
the
never
song?
heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the Miraculous Catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's
Yeah, it
the
looks like
proof?
it's really
We're
banging.
the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
So you guys just been feeding off it since then? Like, how have you survived if there's no whales?
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
One way to not win over locals is to call a bunch of, like, blue-collar workers gentlemen. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. They're clearly progress, so I'll give that a second. Is that the potty? The bars have potties back in these days? Alright. What up, girl?
What you looking at, stranger?
Your weird googly eyes.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Wow. Winning hearts and minds over here.
I told you to beat it.
Talk to your buddy. He's way too talkative.
I told you to beat it.
What if there's any way to not piss her off the first time you talk to her? Well, I guess I won't know till I play through again.
No right to treat us like this.
He said the same thing I told you 5 minutes ago when I first told you the story. Alright. So weird that I guess later in the game, at night when I've got to sneak around or something, I'll need that. Any hidden stuff? Oh, the color palette of the entire island just changed. That's weird. Alright. That's probably not supposed to happen. Anything over here? Anything at all? No. Boo!
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. Wonder if that's lady person over there in the back.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Half abandoned? I want a satchel.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Privy. No comment, huh? Fine.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
So Scylla. Okay, I mispronounced it. Okay, let's not get ahead of the story. The Learning of Medicine. Second volume teaches ethics and good practice to medical staff. I know things. Whoops. Okay, so it looks like every time I pick up the books, medicine's going up a little bit. So that's good. Oh, I have 1 point. That's why it's has a little exclamation point next to it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I just have this stuff in my inventory. Just keep it forever. Got it. Uh-huh. Okay, I already read that. Yeah, I see I've got the one. Okay, I'll put it in something so you'll leave me alone about it. Eloquence, I guess. Alright. I don't like having the little exclamation points or the big new sign next to things in my menu. It bothers me. What if I should talk to him or go upstairs first? Let's go upstairs first. Cool. Big old shells.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg. It says right there, photograph of Captain Fitzroy.
What a macabre souvenir.
Macabre? I've never heard it pronounced that way. I've heard macabre, but never macabre. I guess there's like endless ways to pronounce that word. All the lamps and lights seem to have this green glow. It's very Lovecraftian. Is there a jump button? I just forgot it. I guess not. They didn't jump in the 1920s. It just didn't happen.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifest.
Cargo.
They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still eligible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Guess I'll just follow Poop Deck Pappy here. It's Popeye's dad, by the way.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor.
Harbor.
The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
The documents are unreadable.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Yeah, generally they do.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
Let's talk about Darkwater. Who be Cat?
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I'm a getter.
The Miraculous Catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Already did, nerd. I saw the killer whale.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true.
Except Cthulhu's.
Normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depth?
Fool!
Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
Mythology.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Gasp.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Oh, I saw it. That was everything, right? Yep. Okay. Ask him about the warehouse.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36.
I'm looking for some
You
sailors.
know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
That's very true. I can't miss that.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Jesus.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Whoop-de shit.
Can you tell me where the warehouse is?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood.
Where was it again?
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
So, pretty sure this was developed by a French or maybe French-Canadian company. So, the translation, I don't say the translation's off, but the way that people talk to each other It's a little stilted. I mean, I didn't live in the 20s, but I know from watching movies and reading books and things that people talk to each other a little less formally. What's up, guys? I don't know. I don't know stuff. Shiny. Alright. Alright. Guess we'll see what happens next.